Hello internet, I have a game against Nick, and that is what you do on days when you've got nothing better to do. Game against Nick. We're just using things, as you can see. We never play any tiers because it's primarily stupid, in our opinion, to play tiers when it's me versus him because we don't give a fuck either way. So we just bring things and things happen. So I lead off with a thing and he has a thing, I do the thing and he gets hit by the thing. In English terms, Selby hits Dino with the psychic and he hits me with the toxic, which is probably a bad idea, although I have the natural cure so I'm not too worried about it. Now, Dino is a Pokemon which really pisses me off because it's like Clefable and like Cress. It's one of those things which is very difficult to kill and just doesn't ever die. So what my main idea at the start of the game is to smash him in the face with just as many attacks as possible and hopefully get him down a little bit. So second psychic does a nice amount. He gets a wish off, however, which is not going to prove too well into my idea here because he's going to go out to Swampert to receive it. And I thought that he wouldn't predict the Leaf Storm here, which is why I just go for it, thinking he's probably just going to stay in because he's weird like that. But he actually does he probably predicts the Giga Drain, to be honest. He goes out to Gengar, which dodges it. Thankfully, I did recover up previously, so I'm not too low on health. But I'm going to switch out now just to get rid of that poison. Natural Cure will help me out in the long run. So I'm going to go into Honchkrow, take a Shadow Ball pretty nicely. And at this point, I'm pretty sure that he's going to predict me to over-predict. Like, he knows that Sucker Punch is really fucking obvious. So I think he's going to predict me to Brave Bird, predicting his switch. Therefore, I go for the Sucker Punch to bluff his bluff, and it works because he just goes straight out for the move, and I kill him, and I get Moxie Boost. So that works out in the end, I guess. In comes Lucario, which I can't do anything about because he has Extreme Speed, which will kill me at this point. I could have gone out to Claydol, I guess, to buffer it, but then he could have crunched me after that, and lots of stuff could have gone wrong. So I just felt that leaving Honchkrow to die was a better thing than anything, mainly because if he wanted to get up a free Swords Dance, I could hit him with a Brave Bird with +1 and it would probably kill him. So that was the plan there. My plan now is to go into Hydreigon and smack something with an Earthquake. I know Lucario probably won't want to stay in. And in comes Dino of all the things. Fortunately, I actually am able to 2-hit KO that thing from that range with the Earthquake, which just makes me so happy inside. You cannot describe the feelings of joy that Audino is dead, because that thing will curse my day and ruin my life if it gets too many things set up. So here comes Swampert. This is his Wobbuffet, which means it's counter Mirror Coat, and he predicted my special move, so he went for the Mirror Coat, but I switched to Claydol. Get up the rocks, and Hydro Pump smacks me down a hell of a lot. He's got this weird set. It's like counter Mirror Coat, Hydro Pump, and Toxic. I don't know. It's Nick's Wobbuffet. It does things and it's weird. Anyway, Hydro Pump's a bit obvious, so I'm just going to go to Salby to take it. Leaf Storm again is obvious, but I guess Recover would make sense here. And it turns out that I'm going to go for the Leaf Storm just because I don't want to be over predicting this point. I just want to kill something. And Leaf Storm's going to do a hell of a lot to that Magmortar. I'm kind of afraid of it being Scarfed, but knowing Nick, it will most likely be a substitute set, and seeing leftovers, that is the highly likelihood in this case that it's going to be substitute. So before it subs down, I'm going to cripple it with Thunder Wave. I know Psychic won't kill it just because I don't have the special attack back to normal. It's lowered because of Leaf Storm. I guess I could have gone for the Psychic and not allowed him to get up a sub, but paralyzing him works either way, so I'm not really too worried about it. Going to go to Claydol to take the Fire Blast and just kind of death fodder. Fortunately, I actually dodged the Fire Blast, which gives me a little leeway here because it allows me to go for the Earth Power. I actually outspeed him because paralyzed, and why am I surprised about that? He's paralyzed. Dude, obviously I'm going to outspeed him. I get a crit on the sub, doesn't really make a difference, and Fire Blast will hit. I'm thinking I'm going to die from this, but thank the Lord of Lefties. Lefties is going to leave me hanging with that Smidley Edge, and I'm able to take him out with another Earth Power on this upcoming turn. So, managed to shut down Magmortar pretty easily. He's just going to try and go for the freaking Focus Punch, because if you see Nick using a Pokemon that you've never seen him use before, there's a 75% chance that it will be Sub Punch. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be like a Vaporeon, and it could possibly be Sub Punch. Nick would do that for legit. I'm not even kidding. Just ask him and he would do that. Legit. Anyways, I'm not making sense. We're going to go into Bravery here after Claydol dies to the Crunch, and I'm just going to superpower things. Because, that's what I do. And I would Brave Bird everything, but superpower seems like the more legit move in this scenario, so that's why I'm going to go for it, and it's going to just rape Lucario's face off. It really is. It's just that's how Brave Bird does. He kills people, and they don't like it. Sometimes they complain, and sometimes they don't. But most of the time, they just agree that he is the guy and the thing. Anyway, we're going to come up to a section here of extreme hacks. And if you know Nick and I, you know that he usually gets all the hacks. But not in this scenario, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of hacks going on. As you can see, Will-O-Wisp is missing. Zap Cannon hits, gets a crit, and he misses the Willow. And then following up on this turn, I'm going to flinch him with the Rock Slide. I'm going to go for the Rock Slide again, and he's going to actually live that one, get the pain split up. But I believe that I'm going to go for another Rock Slide, or I'm going to go for the Zap Cannon here to do more damage. He goes to Pert to dodge it, and he's going to go right back to Dusclops, now predicting the Brick Break or something. But I'm going to coil as he switches back, and now I'm just going to go for more hacks, man. This is the Electro's hacksing, so I go for it, and I flinch him, and this is ridiculous, man. Like, this is unbelievable. Finally, he hits the third Will-O-Wisp. Too little, too late, however, because he is at a very killable range there with the Rock Slide, and I managed to take him down with minimal damages on my part. I guess being burned is not very nice, but it doesn't really make a difference. He's actually going to miss the Hydro Pump there as well, so everything's going wrong. This thing, and there's a crit. Wow, my god. So that kind of like minute or so of gameplay is probably one of the most hacksy segments I've had in a long time. It was cool, I guess. But I'm gonna go Hydreigon. He has rest. He has Hydro Pump, rest, counter Miracle. I told you it was a weird set. Fucking hell. So apparently Outrage doesn't do enough to kill him. But now that he has rested, he has chest. Wow, he has Chesto Resto as well. I completely forgot about that. But I'm just gonna keep outraging this thing, I guess. Wow, that's done a lot of damage. I thought that should have killed him before. Apparently, just min-max is screwing me this game. He's going to counter me, and I'm going to die with Hydreigon. So, hey-ho, that's how it goes sometimes. Bring in Braviary, who's going to just Brave Bird everything at this point. I think that this is either his last one, or there's another one he has got. That's another crit. Wow, what is Hacks doing today? Jeez, too much. Too much, man. Just everywhere. It's just like raining hacks. It's raining hacks, yeah. Hallelujah. It's raining hacks from the sky. Oh, yeah. Oh, why am I singing? I don't know. Yeah, anyway, if you want to see a Ferrothorn get fried by a Palkia, click on my last video. That happens. And also leave a like if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time on Next Time I Narrate a Battle, and maybe it'll be better than this one, and maybe it'll be more coherent than this one currently is, because it's not very. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.